new and different perspective every week on LEGO sets, news, media, and more. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
And we are live. Hello. It is Monday, July 19th, and you are listening to the 272nd episode of the BCC Podcast. Liam is not here. He died of COVID. I'm Orion, and I'm your host this time. Anything can happen. It's going to get freaky.
Orion, your avatar.
Oh, yeah, we already have something freaky happening.
Yeah.
Just be grateful it isn't the Judy Hopps avatar. Okay.
Oh, no.
I will change that. Like, it's going to be wild this time.
No, be serious. Come on, man.
But we have here we
professional.
have Leo with us today. How are you doing, Leo?
I am well. Brick said it's giving me a connection 522 error.
Yeah, this
So I
whole
don't know what's
topic's resting on you.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
And we also have Ford,
Evening, everybody.
and he loves
This-
Castle.
Yeah.
Is this
Castles
your,
are pretty cool.
Your first time introing the podcast? Right.
No, I've entered it before. I was one of the OG introers, and then but that's not saying much.
Still need a script, though.
Yeah, I still need a script. Unless you just let me improv. But we're looking at Castle as a theme, a comprehensive list. This whole thing was Leo's idea, so if it's lame, just blame him. We're going to be looking at what's the first set here? The yellow Lego Castle.
One that everybody points to.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So the first one is, well, before we get into the first one, I want to say Ford,
wanna
Orion,
say?
did y'all get the Lego Club magazine back in 2005?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was in 2005.
Okay.
I think no. Dang it, I would have gotten it in like 2000.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
2009.
There was one page, and I think it was the July-August issue. Though it may have been a month earlier than that. That had a whole spread on castles
Yes.
throughout the years. Yeah.
Yeah, they had like a graphic for Sir Raskus giving you the details on every castle that
Mhm.
Lego had made before.
Hmm.
And so I figured, in honor of the castle community being so passionate and fervent about their hobby, we should do them a good turn and talk about Castle as well, because I enjoy Lego Castle.
Here's the thing, like,
Um,
we should probably reiterate.
I got in.
We do not like the castle community.
This is
I
just a
like
parody.
castles.
You don't just like Bionicle
I'm,
and
I'm
Ninjago.
pretty sure the title's
Yeah.
a parody.
Yeah, LQ came up with the title himself.
Hmm.
For whatever reason, Brickshot's not loading the links for me.
Yeah,
I'll
you've
just
set
go
me
off
up.
this
Yeah, I'm
Leo.
just pulling it up on the drive.
Is that what the actual name of this is? The Yellow Castle?
No, it's just called Castle.
Okay.
Um,
It's very
and-
Azteca. Whole thing's made of gold. I mean.
yeah,
Daggone.
so you have it in frame. You can see this was in 1978 or 7.
Oh.
I think it was.
Whoa.
If I could pull up the Brickset article, I could answer that.
Wait.
14
this was-
minifigs.
Yes,
My
this was
goodness.
back in the glory days where
That's
Lego
unheard of
was
today.
blocky. Yeah,
You said 1978 this came out?
I think so.
Okay.
So, year after Star Wars, the same year as the holiday special, the same year as Battlestar Galactica.
Hmm. You know, actually, the reason I asked like to double check the year is because if I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that Danny in The Shining at one point is playing with like Lego Castle before they leave to the Overlook Hotel. If I remember, there's some Lego Castle set in the movie at some point. I forget when.
Interesting.
I've seen the movie, but only once, so I can't really corroborate what you're saying. Yeah, I'm also getting an error on Brickset. I read that they were having some server trouble,
Ooh.
so
Well, that is just
Great
just
timing.
dandy
Yeah,
right now.
great
Yeah.
timing.
All right, well, link off the pictures, and you can look up the years later of these. But the sets we gathered more or less span roughly 40 years.
We've
little
looked at
less
this
than
set
40 years.
before though, haven't we? I swear. Like
Yeah, it's
I don't-
classic.
It's classic. Everyone has seen this.
Yeah.
Everyone who's a Lego fan
how much
knows about this set.
I wonder what the resale value is on a new one.
Poof.
You're
A lot.
you're probably dipping into your college savings account for that.
That's some
yeah.
that's some sell the toy to the Japanese Toy Story 2 money right there.
That's like take
Yeah.
your entire like retirement fund and just put it there.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at the design, it's a very simple courtyard with a keep in the back wall, nothing in the center. The walls, I do believe they hinge open. So this is
I think
taking
Yeah.
a lot of design philosophy that will be carried over to further castles.
yeah, it's not really easily defendable for it. It kind of looks like they've already surrendered at this point. I think
Well,
It's like
I-
this is just like a monument to their surrender. Like they
They-
just
they
built the
gold
castle out of
fortress.
like they built the castle out of gold, and it's like you have the invading force. It's like we surrender. Come on in.
See, I never
Who
saw
the
that
guys
as the
on the
invading
horses
force. I always saw it as like the footmen and then the
oh,
knights. with
like
the
maybe they're
castle.
welcoming reinforcements, you think?
Yeah, like these are the noble lords' land.
Oh,
And
they don't have the same
yeah.
sigil on their
Yeah, that's
shield,
the thing.
though.
Like you
No.
got like some with like some clubs.
Yeah,
You
well,
got
that's what
some with
knights
like
did.
arrows and
Okay.
like is that
They have
the
specific heraldry.
is that the cross of King Richard or whatever? In the back there.
That's the Maltese Cross, I think.
This would have been
Wow.
man. How much did this go for back like when it first came out though?
Well,
if
if
I
I
was a-
had brick set up, I could tell you.
If I was a kid and this would be like the like a battle pack almost, like you just get
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
of the
Look at all
same
those
set
horses,
and then
too,
you
you
have
could
like
I
100,
mean, 14 minifigs
not 100, but
in one
like
set.
70.
And like it's probably less than $100 here. Like
Mhm.
this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's unheard of today.
And also, look at the shield, helmet, axe, sword molds. Like those have remained relatively unchanged
Yeah.
all these years.
Yeah.
At least just looking at it aesthetically.
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't broke.
Don't
Yep.
fix it.
So, any other comments?
It's a classic.
It's classic. Yeah. What can I say?
All right.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
All right. Well, let's
Next-
move
oh,
on to
these
I
are actually
believe,
properly named.
1979.
Yeah, 1979, the King's Castle. I love that they're keeping it simple.
But where's the king?
He's somewhere
Isn't
in
he
there.
like at the top?
So, this is when they began, dividing into factions. So you see that all the knights have this lion shield. This was one of the first factions. We'll see the next castle, which was the same year, with it will belong to a different faction.
Mm.
Mhm.
But again, we see a lot of the same simple design cues. It's mostly just an open courtyard with a few towers, and there's no keep here though. There's just the guard tower for the portcullis and the
Oh.
drawbridge.
Wait, yeah, they aren't really
Which they have
fighting each
portcullis.
other because this was when Lego didn't have a lot of violence in their stuff, right? These are because okay.
Well, that's
That's
true,
the
but
thing.
when we
Like
get-
they had the factions sort of like separate from each other. They
Ah.
never included them together. That
but
at least
also,
until not
also
like
see
the
here
2000s.
horses. They have
Yeah.
actual horses.
I love
Yeah.
their very simple, happy, smiley faces.
Yeah. And again, that horse mold I don't think changed.
No, I'm actually. It's too far
For,
away
like,
for me to go get it, but I'm
years.
pretty sure
So-
that's the same horse as was in the. Dang it, the medieval village or whatever it was when it came
In the
out.
medieval marker village.
Yeah, that's the same horse.
So
Yeah.
this horse mold went virtually unchanged. I'm gonna say virtually unchanged because I don't know if it went through any like running change before that. It went
Yep.
virtually unchanged until
2012, I want to say.
yeah, it was around the time that
We had
Lord of the
Lego
Rings
Lord of the
came out.
Rings.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
debuted the new horse mold with the sort of like bucking legs, I
Yeah, you
guess.
could rear it on its hind legs.
Yeah.
Oh, that was revolutionary, man.
Yeah.
But also note the flag pieces, the little pennants that will be carried through. all these years.
Hmm.
And I think we can probably move on to the next castle.
Man, they're really keeping with the castle theme here. Knight's Castle.
Yeah, so
These
these
the
are
Black Falcons.
These are the Black Falcons. So
Okay,
these have
that's what I thought.
resurfaced in a castle, in a creator castle. And I think
Yes.
they were also part of. Were they part of the direct-to-consumer castle that's going to be released?
They were part of the blacksmith shop.
The blacksmith. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, they were the knights in
Yeah.
the blacksmith shop.
So this castle is concurrent with the king's castle. So they're kind of like, you can think that they're opposing factions.
Well, I mean, Knight's got to get his castle too, huh? He's got to get some land.
What was it they called it where you like dang it. not Thane. What is it? Leo would know this, where you could get your own castle, but you're not a king. What are you, a lord? Or
a lord?
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is.
So all knights had a manor of some kind, and then the knights would have their manors on some lord's land. That lord, depending on their rank, could be subservient to another one, and it all chained back up to the king, who'd be the ruler of the entire realm. So, like, take for example, the English kings. We'll take King John, for example, the brother of Richard the Lionheart. His whole deal was that he was trying to wrestle Norman lords in England as well as the north of France, and trying to negotiate with people who were basically French lords in Brittany and Bordeaux, those regions. So all those lords that he was trying to, get under his power, also had other lesser lords like counts and barons and whatnot, however the ranks work. And all those counts and barons would have knights that answered to them. And all those knights had peasants that they could call on.
This is all free history knowledge, by the way. You don't even have to pay for this, everybody.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Lego's not really going into all the heraldry, because each of those people would have a unique coat of arms, because they'd be landed people and they get special symbols.
Well, not everyone back in the day would have had armor either, because it was very expensive to make, right?
Well, true. Yeah, but the knights would. And the knights would each have their own coat of arms. So where the flags would have the king or the other lord's coat of arms on it, your shield would have your own personal coat of arms. But all these shields have the Black Falcon, or all the shields in the king's castle have the lion.
Maybe they're all just a big family.
Yeah, they're all inbred.
Why did you have to make it weird?
I was just gonna say they're all like part of the same clan, like they're Scots.
We're the Southern Knights. You may ask why our sigils are all alike. Well, you don't want to know the answer to that, laddie. Wait, why is that a Scottish accent? Wait, or no, it could have been.
I don't know.
It's not like
Scottish clans, right?
Yeah, okay, Scott. Just
yeah.
No one talks about that clan. Don't go over there. I mean, it's a big happy family, but not for the reasons you think it is. But let's do the
Ryan,
next one.
You might want to try recentering the photo.
I tried, but it's too square. So either
I see.
Either it fills up the frame, or it only fills up like a quarter of the frame. Liam did not bother to explain to me how to squish images, so there wasn't a way. I bet there is a way.
This next image might not be too much trouble.
Yeah, this next image shouldn't be too bad. This also is not a castle, but I brought it up because I think it is a set piece of note. I want to say this was the successive year or the same year. It's either 79 or 80.
So
I can't remember
it's
which.
Same style, at least.
Yeah, but this is one of the ones that was in that Lego magazine article that I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And
because this is a purely civilian kind of thing.
You don't see a lot of this. I mean, that's why like the medieval market village was just so
awesome,
revolutionary.
I like this set a lot. I don't know why it's the. I mean, it is very retro, obviously, but
yeah,
I like the guy's hat.
The lattice details and everything.
The cone hat, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Very German styled. I like it.
Yes.
I don't know if Lego actually does do this, and I've just missed it. But you know how Coca-Cola, like when it's Christmas, or I don't know, some other times of the year they'll do like a retro label for the Coca-Cola bottles, and they'll make them on glass, and then they'll give it like the old logo. It'd be cool if Lego occasionally did that with like Lego City sets, or maybe even some idea sets where they roll them out with a retro box, you know, or a design on the box. That'd be neat. I wonder if that would sell well. But this is a cool set.
I don't know. I think it would, but yeah,
No.
we need more sets like this nowadays.
Simple.
Have there been
Simple sets.
any kind of smaller scale, non-fighting medieval castle sets?
Not
I mean, there
really.
haven't really been that many medieval castle sets in general until this year.
Or, I mean, like, or okay, fine, fair point.
Yeah.
No, to answer your question, Ryan, I think like these more civilian, as it were, base sets are more of a novelty so far, because the blacksmith, Lego Ideas Blacksmith, really has only had some kind of, like, you could say, predecessor in the medieval market village, where they had that blacksmith shop included.
Yeah.
There was a farm for
I was
the castle
just about to bring that
2011.
up. So yeah,
there was
the
a farm raid.
and the way they kind of got it kind of got in something playable with that was that it was a raid by like a band of evil knights or whatever, which
Yeah, it was the
I think is
Dragon
a
Knights from that
very
year.
good idea. It's like, you know, do that, put in the inn, boom, easy money.
Yeah, because a lot of AFOLs, you remember from Brick Fair, at least the one I was there, 2018. There were as many castles as there were also like little vignettes of farm life.
Yeah, it's like you can't just have the castle to protect. The castle's got walls; it can protect itself. Like have people to save.
Well, the idea for a castle, I thought, at least with like the moat and everything, was that you could bring in a lot of the villagers.
Yeah, you're supposed to
that's
to bring
another
in
thing.
the people from the town that is
who
under
was
the
it
protection of the castle.
where they fought off the invaders, and they retreated into like the keep or whatever it was, and they held them off for so long, and the opposing force was like, okay, these guys got to be starving to death at this point. But the king or whoever inside was like, okay, we are actually starving, but here's a gambit. Okay, let's throw all of our food off the side and pretend we just have all this excess, and then we'll fake them out, and they'll get scared or whatever. And they did
They just
that.
had the food.
Well, no, like it would be all just spoiled and ruined from falling over. Like, I don't know. You could, I think they threw animals off, and they were all like mangled and stuff, and they were throwing stuff like that, but or whatever it was. But Leo, you should know what this is. I forget what the name.
I'm thinking, but I can't recall it.
Yeah, it worked though.
Yeah. Sieges were a big deal.
Oh yeah,
you got to be able to commit.
It was a fun time. It was like a rave. It was the hottest thing. Everyone was going to them.
Let's move on to the next.
They played hot music.
They
danced.
He is going, like, Leo is going crazy on the Lear over there. I mean, dang. So the next set we have is the Black Falcon Fortress.
Black Falcon's Fortress.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
my favorite.
This was the successive year for the Knight's Castle. Except this one's more directly named.
This is
it also has
this
nice
is the Black
printed
Falcon's getting
tile.
bolder.
Yeah, basically. But we also see some nice little printing on for variegated stonework here. Very nice pieces.
Yes, that was in the inn as well.
Oh yeah, it was.
Or not? Yeah, that lattice, right? Is that what you're talking about?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only now it's in yellow and it looks really nice.
Yes.
So it's just hard to see like what is inside to protect, you know.
Yeah, there's basically nothing.
I feel like it's more for protecting themselves, really.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So I've yet to see a Lego castle that follows a defensible structure. Because basically, once you breach the walls of any of these three castles we've seen, you're finished, because your keep is directly attached to the walls with no way to truly defend it. Like, it's just on a fourth wall. You could literally just fire trebuchets at the keep itself, and probably just fall over. Like your keep should be more central with more walls protecting it instead of just on the outer side of the wall. But regardless, is the Black Falcon's castle. Not too much to say about this. It's just a nice historical note, seeing the factions develop.
The next one I really like.
Move on to something more interesting.
It's the men in tights.
Yes.
The Camouflaged Outpost. When did this come out?
This was the year after this, like 81 or 82.
82. Okay.
All right.
This gives me a lot of
One of those years.
I don't know, for some reason, like Hobbit set vibes from this.
They really gave you a lot of figures in these sets. I mean, this could be like a $20 set by these standards, and it comes with 6 and a horse.
And this
Goodness
horse.
gracious.
I haven't seen the brown horse with the red thing. What's it called?
The red.
Yeah, that must be exclusive. Or
harness.
something.
Harness. Yeah. What is it called? Chokers.
The reins.
Reins. No, the bit. The bit harness. No.
Oh, the saddle.
No, the bit where he has the bit in his mouth.
He's talking about the printing on the head.
Yeah, I haven't. Is
that's
that
reins.
exclusive to this? To
I
this
don't
one?
know.
Or did they have other brown horses?
Probably
'Cause I
not.
don't remember. That's neat though. I like this. I like the overall design of like this. This kind of, because it isn't a tree house. It's like built kind of into the side of the hill where the tree is growing. It's really neat set.
I mean, like, it's an outpost, so they gotta build it, wherever they can.
Mm.
This is clearly supposed to be like paired with a bunch of the other stuff. So
I kind of like how they have over the years established different factions. You've got, the Aztecs with the yellow castle. You have the Falcon guys. You have the Inns. You have some other knights and stuff, and then you have like in the forest the bandits that are just kind of screwing around out there.
Yeah. Yeah, there is another one that's like a continuation of the fort. It's called like Forest Hideout or something.
Is it bigger?
But I didn't include it in this. It is bigger, but I included this one here specifically because it was the first instance I could find of the Forest Bandits as an introductory faction. So if you want to go to the next one.
Yeah, the next one is the Black Monarch Castle.
Yeah, I have no idea how this is going to crop.
Well, what
Ryan,
I'll do is I'll just
Sombrero Man says he has the brown horse.
You
Oh.
Yeah, if
That's
you can tell
cool.
us, what set did that come in for you?
Yeah, what is that from?
How did you get it?
Yeah. How old are
I
you?
must know. Was it just Brink licked it?
Okay, fine.
That'd be pretty anticlimactic.
I was looking for more of a Rumpelstiltskin kind of answer, but I'll settle for this.
Yeah, so the top photo is what we're concerned about.
I'll
for
go
the
down
Black
to the bottom
Monarch.
too.
Castle.
Later.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to crop it. So you see, a bit more complex this time, and the horses have barding, so that's new.
Mm.
And that piece stuck
I'll
around
presume
for
again
a while
this can
too.
open.
So.
Mm-hmm. I presume the castle opens, but
I guess so. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's the front view.
I don't know why. I'm really digging that second kit configuration.
the alternate build.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Do you want me to scroll down for that one? Get that in the frame.
If you can, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
the
that
first
build-
one is fine. It's like a very regular castle, but this one's like, yeah. I don't know. There's something about that bridge that's just like,
So wait,
yes.
they're not. Oh wait, no. Okay, they're not fighting. They're jousting.
They're
Yeah.
jousting. That's
Okay.
a jousting tilt
Ah,
that they
yeah.
have built there.
That's one sport I would really love to do. Like forget football.
Have you been to a Ren Fair?
No, it sounds a little too nerdy.
Well,
I bet
they
it's
have
fun. I bet
jousts.
it's fun.
They have jousts, so you can go see them.
Do you have to have a
They
license
don't-
to joust?
You just have to be good.
Do you have to sign a waiver to joust? Probably.
Most definitely.
Man, that would rock. or maybe I've just watched Knight's Tale way too many times, but I feel like it would really, really rock to joust.
Yeah.
Like you'd figure, like why didn't that sport carry over into the modern age? Like why don't we have, like how you have like something like LeBron James? Where's the
Well, I
LeBron
mean,
James
if you
of
want to get a
jousting?
concussion, just play football.
Yeah, but that's not as cool as jousting.
You're right. It isn't.
Right, exactly. Like where's the LeBron James of
Yeah.
jousting?
You could die in jousting. You can just get
Yeah.
a concussion in football.
Well, I mean, maybe that's why
Well,
it didn't carry over, huh?
I don't. Now we need more. We talked about this on the podcast before. We need more like death sports or what?
This again.
We need
This
you know,
again.
LG was so
NASCAR.
horrified when
The
he said that.
NASCAR argument. NASCAR's lame because no one's in danger anymore. They won't let you go above a certain speed. Literally,
Okay, that's dumb.
A sport about racing, you can't advance the car anymore. Like they literally will not let you go above a certain speed.
This is why boxing and MMA are superior to everything else.
Yeah,
You could die in
man. Did
those.
you see Conor McGregor's foot snap into half?
Oh
Yeesh.
no, yeah. Yeah, that was painful to look at.
Pretty epic. See, we need more of that. And
Yeah.
like just totally overhaul football. Overhaul that. Have it where it's like a whole gang, a flock of skinny dweebs, and then there's just one giant football player, right? And he just basically runs them down to get the ball.
It sounds like Doom.
No, call it just call it bowling, and then rename bowling. Name it something else. Call that bowling, and then name bowling like football or handball or something. This set though, it's a pretty cool set. You want to
Moving
do the next
on?
one?
Yeah.
Now
So-
this I remember being on that spread,
The
unless I'm misremembering.
black
Yeah.
Monarch.
Yeah, so this
Is
this
like
was
a
there.
variant or something?
I presume this is the ghost of whoever ruled that previous castle we looked at.
Yeah.
I
I guess
just
like
included this
this
because
could
it's fun.
Yeah, this could be like included with it, but wasn't this on that
Yes, it was on the
advisory?
spread.
Yeah, okay, just wanted to make sure.
Did it glow? Did it glow in the dark, or was it just colored green?
Yeah, all those
yes,
guys
it
glow
did.
in the dark.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Also, Orion Sombrero Man says that he inherited that horse from his father.
Oh,
So
that's
he doesn't
know
awesome. That's great. I love that.
Awesome.
This is a really nice, just a little nice set. I don't know. This is cool. Little, not a
This
battle
could-
pack, but I like how all of these Lego sets are basically just slice of life settings almost. Like there's no fighting, no conflict. It's just knights hanging out, talking to ghosts, participating in a cool sports like jousting, stuff like that.
Perching their parrots wherever.
Yeah. So if you want to move to the next one.
Dang it, we got another double spread here. The
Oof.
Yeah.
King's Mountain Fortress.
Ooh, this one has a special
Yes.
raised base plate.
Raise the base plate. We're getting fancy now. Which
When-
does change the game for defensibility of these castles.
Was Castle like the? I mean, that sounds so ignorant, but was Castle the first instance of raised base plates? No.
I can't say for sure, but I would probably guess yes.
Yeah,
Like if this were trivia night, that's
yeah, I
what
want to
I'm
guess
saying.
yes.
That's a big.
Got a
that's big
drawbridge and gates. Wow. So drawbridge, gates, hill.
Mhm.
What other structural weaknesses might that have other than those short walls?
They could dig through under it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
also, I can't see the back of it, but I think the keep there, the central keep, is a bit more defensible.
Oh, look
how these
there
walls
is
are.
a ghost up there.
Ghosts.
Do you see
There
that?
is.
So
Oh yeah.
okay.
Do you
Why
remember
would you
that
want to
one-
get? Why would you want to lay siege to this castle? It's haunted.
It's haunted.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's a friendly ghost.
You
He's-
don't know that.
He's the soul of a guy who died jousting in the courtyard. He's there to peer pressure other people into joining the sport.
I mean, hey, look at that first picture. All right, look at that woman. She's just like, she's
Wait, woman.
running out of that castle screaming
in the
because that
cone
ghost.
head.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Conehead.
I
That's
thought
a
that was
princess.
I thought that was just the jester or something.
No, that's a princess. You know, it's one of those cone hats that they wore in medieval times.
I thought that was more. Did they do that? I thought it was more
Yeah, it's
Egyptian.
like ladies' fashion.
Okay, I don't
Let
know.
me see if I can find
never
a
paid
picture
too
of
much
it.
attention to medieval stuff. I was always big into like, Indiana Jones stuff. Egypt, basically.
Yeah. See if I can find. Aha.
That's like, don't shoot! It's the jester. Help! I'm the princess. Kill her. Gun her down.
And that's how the fall of Rome begins.
I'll get the bottom panels down there to look at.
Here, this is what I'm talking about, Orion.
Okay, what do we got here?
It's taking a while to load.
Okay, it's a good set though. Would this have been more? Wait, did this come out same year as the other big one, the Black Monarch?
I think it came out the year after. I should have put years in it. I did not anticipate Brickset going under maintenance during the time of this podcast.
Okay, I get what you mean by the cone hat. This is just a little bit more, I don't know, pronounced. Like it looks like a gigantic helmet, basically, in this one. The picture you sent me, that looks cool. Okay, I guess we'll go to the next one, the Black Knights Castle.
We have a new faction now.
Yes. So are these like the definitively evil knights?
I have no idea.
It's hard to tell.
No, because we had the Black Monarch Castle. Wouldn't the Black Knights be part of the Black Monarch?
Part of Black Monarchs? Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Wouldn't they be like by logic? Wouldn't they be the
like the descendants?
No, or they would be the knights of the Black Monarchs or of the Monarchs.
Perhaps. I would need someone more well versed in the castle continuity than I am.
Or actually, no.
So like House Black, Clan Monarch, and Clan Dragon or whatever.
No, yeah, I'm thinking that
these are the
because you have the Black Falcons, the Black Monarchs, and the Black Knights. I guess they're all under the Blacks. I guess. Men, we're
saying the House of Black.
We're invading the castle of the Blacks, but not like that. They're just the Black Knights. I don't know why they're trying to make us look bad, fellas, but don't fall for it, okay? They're people like
they're baiting us.
They're baiting us. Retreat! We can't breach the Blacks' castle. Ah.
Yep. But I like the look of this castle.
It is also haunted.
This one also is haunted. What is with this? Wait, I have to zoom in here. Where's
you see the ghost by the building that's jutting out over the?
You see, this is why the Black Falcons are the superior Black House castle, because like they're the superior faction out of all three of these.
Because they have
Black factions. Because they're not haunted. They don't have any souls that need to be avenged or whatever.
I wonder if there's someone who could actually, like an old Lego designer, who could clear up what's with the ghost. Is it an Easter egg or something?
We should see if Nick and Neek can give us any enlightenment.
I should ask them. I'm gonna chat with them actually, but they don't respond all the time, so I'll pose a question. Busy. Yeah, they are busy designing Lego sets that we may or may not rip apart on the podcast.
Entirely possible.
I mean, unless we get paid not to. It's
always, I do want to make mention.
It's always open.
I do like the gate tower there. It looks nice.
Yeah.
Looks like a spot where you can pour boiling oil out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a bit more defensible because they are out in the like in a lake or something.
Yeah, and I think we have more defined meticulations there on the side.
Yeah, although like I'm kind of confused how they would lower the drawbridge when the drawbridge lowering wheel is like just on the side of the castle moat tower. Gotta be some brave guy with really long arms.
The gears are, which may not be the best best choice, but it is the best choice for children ages 8.
The
Alright.
next one, man, this is a really cool one actually. The
Yeah.
Magisto's Magical
okay.
Workshop.
Magisto.
Thankfully, and hopefully, not haunted,
Well,
but still magical.
let's put that to the test
Yeah.
here. Oh, there's no
So
other
for this one, this is the year, I think either a year or two after the last one, and we have one of the Fright Knights with us.
Okay, yeah, this
I
is
think.
the definitively evil faction, the Fright
Yeah.
Knights.
Either way, he has a bat helmet, so I think he's a Fright Knight. But I chose this one again. It's a novelty. We have the first appearance of this little wizard guy. with
And
his
that
own
one
tower.
stood the test of time. That one took a while to go away.
The wizard?
So yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have a keychain somewhere of him. But I could be wrong. Might just be like a more generic wizard than that.
Yeah. If you have either of you been to Legoland? Either of them?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Well, in the castle side, for the dragon ride there, they have this wizard everywhere. He's
I might be wrong.
and then they also have
but I'm
I
pretty
think they have a
sure,
teacup based ride with him.
I'm pretty sure both of these minifigures were at one point suits or sets you could get in as rewards in Lego Universe. I know for a fact the helmet was a special reward for doing a task or something, but I think they were both rare sets you could get in the game.
Not sure how that works, but all right.
Let's see. What do you mean you're not sure how it works?
I just really wasn't paying attention to what you're saying.
You complete a task, you get rewarded, just like in the mob.
Yes.
Just like in the Irishman. The next one is the fire-breathing Fortress.
Yes.
Does it breathe fire?
Definitively, Fright Knights or Bat Knights. I'm not sure
Yes. Which. They kidnap the wizard for their own evil plans.
Their own machinations.
Yes. Also, they
I think
have
they're
a
supposed to be
dragon.
Fright Knights. I don't know. Maybe they're just Dragon Knights. Someone with better knowledge of castle lore can help me. But I do want to point out, I think we have one of the first instances, a little vinyl flag there. If you see it on the right-hand side of that red tower.
Yeah, I do.
I like that even the horse went in on the dragon action.
Yeah, just like in Shrek.
Yeah. Ew.
This morning, I'm cooking waffles. I like how Ford took a little bit to get the joke.
I was like, yeah. Now here's the thing. Magical, Dragon Lair, not haunted. They got that.
I feel like it could be haunted, I mean,
honestly,
potential haunting.
I'm going with probably haunted.
Future haunting.
Yeah. Someone's getting eaten here, and they're going to be haunting the place for the rest, for the rest of the time.
Like, you really got to be thinking about how the wizard, because he's not controlling the dragon with magic. We all know that he's feeding his own, like, the people that are working with them, or he's working for them, but in reality he's knocking a few of them off, feed him to the dragon.
Last hired, first fired. Am I right?
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know. I could just as easily see this being like the Dragon Knights have captured Magisto, and then the dragon comes in and rescues him like Gandalf with the Eagles.
Oh, okay. No, but they have a dragon flag up there.
Like, they do. Doesn't mean they like him.
Maybe it's just
like I said, for all we know, like these knights just kidnapped him.
Yeah.
We need a Mal's secret story here for the for this. I keep telling Kevin we need to bring it back. Okay, this next one.
LQ and I had an idea we need to talk to y'all about at some point.
Okay. All right. I am up for anything.
Oh, this is the first of the Royal Knights.
Yeah, this is a baller set.
Yeah, with that nice lion logo.
Yep.
Now this one is definitely haunted. Yes.
Yeah.
Not only is there a
What?
ghost, but there is also possibly his skeleton. His remains are there.
Do we think this is the same ghost and just persisting throughout the medieval ages as, different kingdoms come and different
Well,
castles are
don't,
built
like-
upon the ruins of his own?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, like, if all these castles are in the same place, in the same area,
Oh, true.
then, maybe there's that. Unless
Well,
this ghost just
also-
decided to, like, go on vacation, just, like,
Maybe this
you know,
is a
hop
secret
from house
society
to house,
of ghosts.
So
Yeah.
direct your attention, if you would,
Okay.
to the king right there. Look at that cape he has.
Cape?
Ooh,
Oh, cape.
I want to say we're in the 90s now,
Are we?
probably, yeah.
like mid to late 90s.
It's still kind of, it feels 80s for some reason. to
Yeah,
me.
I'd say, like,
late
late 80s,
80s,
early
yeah.
90s. Maybe.
Yeah.
But,
Like definitely,
I cannot
you can tell the
recall fully.
build is more modern now. The way that they're
Mhm.
constructing it.
Yeah.
For sure.
chrome sword and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Crown.
The guard tower is not it's not really a tower, but they do have a nice little keep and a nice little open tower. Not sure why it's open, but I guess for ease of 8-year-old hands to enter it. And with that base plate, certainly not opening up anytime soon.
Well guarded. I like it. What's
Yeah.
with the
Well,
little,
I'm not
like,
sure about-
outhouse looking thing?
I'm
You
not
see
sure if
what it
that's
is?
it might be a postern gate though, like a secret entrance inside. I'm not sure though.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly a secret entrance if it's literally right next to the front entrance.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like it's out of sight either. It's like it's got a blue roof. You can't miss it.
True.
The
Oh man.
next one, this is definitely 90s for sure, is
Yeah.
the
It's a
Witch's Windship, yeah.
wind ship. Yeah, it's another fun inclusion.
So she basically just took the dragon
Yeah.
and then, like, attached it to this hot air balloon thing.
I love how
And,
it's
and
like
just
she can fly already. She has a broom. What does she need the dragon for? Oh wait, I get it.
Yeah, but-
This is like I'm stupid. It's basically a pun, like a visual pun for a hot air balloon. Get it? Because like he breathes
Yeah.
fire.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, look, this thing is certainly not designed for peace. Look at those halberds, those poleaxes.
Yeah, like, who do you think are gonna clip with those?
And you see that crystal ball there. She's certainly not going to do anything peaceful like foretelling fortunes.
Yeah,
She's
nothing
just gonna
Yeah.
Christian
shoot
for
doom
sure.
out.
I mean, she's only got like the one tooth left.
This whole thing, like the background now, it's red. This is all giving me like Mortal Kombat vibes. This is definitely. I would bet money that this is from the 90s.
Oh, this is definitely from the 90s. Yeah. I mean, this was the kind of stuff that you saw in like Time Cruisers, which
Yeah.
is basically an amalgamation of all of the 90s Lego stuff.
Uh-huh.
So, moving on.
The next one is the
This is definitely the Fright Nights.
Night
Yes.
Lord's Castle.
Yeah.
Yep. Look at that tower. Now-
It's something.
Now that I think this is the tallest we've seen a castle get so far.
Man, the backgrounds. Oh, man, that really sells this. That's great stuff. I love like the kind of neon purple and red rocks and stuff. This is great. I want like what the set was displayed on.
Yeah.
Now, this one
I-
doesn't have a ghost,
Oh.
but is still haunted with all the skeletons.
The guy at the front there, right above the gate, that was 100%. I know because I had this. It was one of my favorite sets of armor in Lego Universe. They had this in there.
I think that's Basil the Bat Lord you're talking
Yeah,
about. I
That's who
think
it
that
is.
was his name.
Frazzle Razzle. I like this a
Basil.
lot.
Basil.
It's not haunted. There is a skeleton there, but he has a spear though, so I think
No,
he's,
no. This is the bad guys. It's
so-
haunted.
it's okay.
It has
Yeah.
to be.
That guy
It's
did not die a
so-
peaceful death.
Yeah, it's so haunted
No,
that
he's
the
alive.
bad guys
He's kept
do
alive
not
by magic.
fear. the haunting. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's so haunted, they take advantage of the haunting and they're using it to their own advantage.
It's that they're
In
so
case of
evil
intruders.
that they're.
It's like the haunted part of their castle. They're using it as a security system. This is why we got to bring back Secret Story. Seriously.
What's the story, Wishbone?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. So far we're getting named characters. We have Magisto, the wizard, and now we have Basil.
so those are like canonical names then.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
I
interesting.
don't know if the witch has a name.
What? No. No, she doesn't. Okay. I thought she did.
I mean, I'd look, but Brixit is still acting up. So
Nice. This
Whatever.
next set I know is from 1998, though.
yes,
Year I was born.
ninjas.
Hey, same as me.
Woo!
So this time we have going to the other side of the world,
The men
the Flying Ninja Fortress,
of the East.
Pajama Men.
Yes.
I like this set a lot.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
There was a samurai castle the same year.
it
but
is
this
also
is grander.
haunted. It has a
You
skeleton.
see another skeleton.
Is there a ghost?
No, there's just a skeleton. But you have to assume at this point, right?
Yeah, look at all those samurai you get too.
Wait, this isn't Lego Castle, is it?
Technically,
it's
it
a
is.
sub-theme of Castle.
Wait, what are you pulling? I was looking at this.
Brickset tells me it is.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Samurai had castles too.
They weren't called castles though. They were called no. Okay, duh.
Same
you're
thing.
right.
They were
you're-
defensible-
no, they were called castles.
They were defensible keeps with walls around them. They were
Castles,
castles.
Fine. I guess so. They're not knights, but I mean, samurai were knights in their own respective country. So,
Da Vinci called. He wants his flying machine back.
well, he's flying to go give it to him. I don't know if he'll get very far.
It's a rental.
I think he's actually just
It's
flying.
a rental.
I think he's flying to go kill Da Vinci. Actually, he's loaded for bear up there.
All right.
You better not throw him any more curveballs here, Leo.
Yeah. Well, we also see the hoods that Ninjago had their first year,
Mm.
and those katana. So, want to move on?
Yes, the
Yeah.
next one
All right.
is
This is my castle.
yeah, this is yours.
Ah, yes, King Leo's castle. You are aware that this is haunted, right?
Yes, there's a ghost somewhere around here.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't see a ghost.
Oh, I mean, the skeleton.
No, he looks like he's having a blast.
Just
Yeah.
hanging off the catapult, like whatever.
We got some.
Yeah, for some reason they're just launching a treasure chest.
We
Yeah.
got some eye gouging projectiles there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got a cannon from Cedric the Bull's forces.
Mm.
Yes. The,
So
the
they
new
discovered
evil
gunpowder
faction.
somehow.
I just realized this is the first like siege in a box.
Yeah. Because both sides have equipment to defend against.
So this would have been
But-
like 99?
This was 99, I think.
Yeah.
I can kind
And
of
then I think they re-released this in 2001 because of running change.
2006.
No.
Oh,
one.
yeah, they did release it in 2001. That's
Yeah.
why the numbering is different.
Yeah, the one in 2006 is different.
The next stuff,
Yeah,
that's
2006 is
Knight's Kingdom. Then I would have played the games for this if I'm
Oh,
correct on the
but
website.
I
Yes.
want to say that stained glass up at the top of this castle. I
Of King
always
Leo's
wanted
castle?
that. Yeah,
Do they not
yeah.
make
Yeah.
Lego stained glass?
not like that.
Not like that.
There was something special about that. I forget what it is. It was its own like print,
Mm-hmm.
but like all of the individual parts of it were still like the color that it was supposed to be. So it was still like reflective.
Ah, ooh.
Kind of wild.
So
So
the next set is the castle of Morsia. Morkia?
Yep.
Morsia.
This
Morsia.
is
Morsia.
one where I entered Lego.
mm.
So what was this? 2000.
2004.
Or
so
sure, yeah.
This was
2004.
This was 2004. So this one was cool because when Vladox eventually conquers it, you can change all the colors to red
Yeah.
instead of blue. But we also have those laminated castles, and we get a new sword piece
That is true.
and shield piece. Swords and shields were exclusive.
Surprised they didn't keep that sword around for a while.
Yeah. Also
Yeah.
note that King Matthias rides in style. His horse has full barding.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Was that actually very helpful in battle, or I feel like it could have hindered the horse almost as much as it could help?
Well, the war horses were built. They're basically all built to be the Usain Bolt equivalent of horses. So they're all big, strong runners.
Remind me, what is to be gained by launching bugs at a castle?
Hopefully,
Well,
hurt.
they'll sting the defenders.
Right before they just
something.
go splat from the velocity?
Yeah. Not if they're light enough. Like, what if you launched a bag full
No.
of spiders?
No, if they're light enough, they'll still die.
Yeah.
Even spiders?
It's are they durable enough? Like,
No,
will their
They
guts
gotta
just not go
they gotta
flying?
make sure they get their calcium so they can build
No.
that strong exoskeleton.
If you like
Yeah.
launched a catapult, like you catapulted a box of Black Widow spiders into the enemy camp, I feel like they wouldn't die. Like some of them
Maybe
would.
if you put enough cotton balls in there.
Yeah, some of them would. But like it's like you can drop like a spider from like the Empire State Building and it won't die.
Well, Ryan, you are aware that they would launch animal carcasses from trebuchets, right?
Yeah, I watched Monty Python.
Yeah. So that's your source.
I did read some
Yeah.
medieval stuff growing up. Yeah,
To
well,
I thought you were
conclude,
just Egypt, man.
still haunted.
Yeah, there's a skeleton there.
No, soon to be haunted, I think.
Yeah.
The bad guy.
I mean, it'll be haunted no matter who's in charge. Just get rid of that skeleton, man. It looks unsightly.
I wonder why they didn't keep up the whole ghost Easter egg thing. I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, they kept up with, like, I guess they transitioned from ghost to skeleton and then back to ghost. It's really weird.
Next, we have Vladox Dark Fortress.
Man, I always
Ooh,
wanted this
scary.
set.
Yeah. Now this is a proper siege.
Yeah.
There's
Look at all that equipment.
The drawn motion lines makes it look so much more visceral.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You got the magical mask and everything.
Something feels so bionicle about this. I don't
You
know
got
why.
you got secret passageways and stuff.
Big ugly rock
kind of-
pieces.
Oh
Yeah. This thing had it all.
It's a pretty ugly set, but I like that it's so ugly. I mean, it is the bad guy's place, so this is great.
Yeah. What I never understood was, since there's a whole bit in the story about Sir Santis and Sir Rascus going across the moat,
Yeah.
to open the gate from the other side, why did King Matthias bring siege towers to it if they had no intention of building earthen ramps across the moat to put
I
them
have no
against the
idea.
walls?
I
Because
mean,
there's a scene,
but didn't
there's
they
a scene
get
in one of
in?
the kids' novels about it.
Yeah, didn't they get in through the secret passage, like I was saying?
Yeah, like Sir
Yeah.
Santis and Rascus go through a secret passage. But there's also a scene where I think it's Sir Jaco or Danju who crosses the walls on top of one of Matthias's siege towers.
I think it's Jaco,
I never read
Yeah, it's
any of
Jacob.
this stuff.
because he also
cool.
came with that set, so they had to, they had to sell it like that.
Yeah.
So definitely haunted.
Yeah, look at the skeleton.
King's Castle Siege.
Yeah.
Is the next one.
Yeah,
This
so
siege
there
is
was no
weak.
castle.
There are 2 skeletons and 1 dragon. What's that going to do?
Well, wait, wasn't
That's
there
a
another
lot of
castle in
damage.
06? We were just talking about it.
There was a wall.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
There was a wall.
And I
mean,
don't
if you
remember
wanna-
a lot about
If
it
you want to
because it
count
was
the Mistlan's
very.
tower,
Yeah, it was. Well, no.
I'm not counting the Mistlan's tower.
It was like a tribute set.
Yeah, there was also that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, the tribute set was pretty much kind of like King Leo's castle.
It was just like basic stuff.
Basic stuff.
Honestly. Basic
It's-
stuff, still haunted. Ghost is back.
I'm looking for this retrospective. I'm mostly looking at stuff that wasn't retread, new stuff, and that set was more of a retread, if anything.
All right, let's move this along. We're running out of time.
So King's Castle.
King's
We can finish this.
Castle.
We get a new dragon.
Yeah, and this one's coming in black, so it's cool.
Well, black and red.
Yeah.
Orion, do you remember this theme?
Wait. Yeah, I remember this. I also played the web games for this as well.
Yes, I did too. It's like
Well,
the catapult game.
it was like not exactly a side scroller, but where it was like Angry Birds, but reverse Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Where, like, you're the pigs and you're trying to prevent the birds from coming to get you. It was pretty scary for some reason. I always thought it was very scary.
Really?
Playing it. Yeah, I don't know how old I was when I was playing this. I always
Well,
thought
you
it was...
could play both sides. You could do either. Like,
Oh
the
yeah,
humans or the
that was
skeletons.
true. I always thought the because once you got Malekith, I thought he was way more overpowered than any of the other, like even the king or whatever. Like when, like yeah, it was way too powerful. They should have nerfed him.
Talk about balance in a kid's online game.
Yeah. The next one is the Trolls Mountain Fortress.
Yeah. So
I always wanted this one.
This is.
I
when
bring
did
this up.
Did this come out in the Lord of the Rings Lego area? Because it feels
No,
very
this
much
was
like that.
2009. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. So the thing is that the trolls were introduced in 2008 in
2007.
the Dwarves'
with the,
Mine.
Dwarves.
Ooh,
The Dwarves' Mine was 2007.
I might have
Yeah.
owned this.
Oh no, so this would have been 2008 because they were brought in full force as like the main villains in the second year.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
This is 2008.
I think I did own this. Man, this is
Yeah.
a lot of reused pieces from one of the Lego Indiana Jones sets. If I remember, I can't remember which one. I don't know. Don't pay
I
attention
know
to
what
me.
you mean, but I don't remember what piece.
Oh, you're talking about the idol temple escape. You're talking about the skull
yeah,
there?
yeah, it's a lot of pieces from that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was used quite a bit.
Yeah, that would have been the same year then.
Okay.
But I included this one because it is our first non-human castle.
Mm.
You know.
Oh, yeah. Always wanted to get that troll big fig, but
Yeah.
never got around to
Did
it.
you watch Just Too Good's review of the Dwarven Mine?
No, I didn't.
I still need to.
It was a nice little retrospective, I thought.
Hmm.
But he talks about the troll in it.
Yeah. This one's nice.
It's a little,
Yes,
little
King's Castle.
cluttered for my taste, but I think it is still a nice set.
Yeah, it's less busy than the King's Castle Siege set. It's nice, but there's not as much going on with the castle itself as the one from 2007. I think this is kind of where there's a lot of like similarities with the tower and gate placement as we've seen for like the Knight's Castle or the Black Falcons.
It's boring. It's not even haunted.
Yeah, there's that too.
There's like a lot of King's Castles here. The next one is King's Castle, just that.
Yeah,
just King's
from
Castle.
2013,
Yeah.
which is
Not
nice
haunted?
because it has a better keep and a nice guard tower and 2 towers on the side. But yeah, it's better than the 2010 one, I think. For whatever reason, I never got any sets from this line. Kind of regret it, but
Yeah. I've heard like mixed things about 2013. Like it just didn't hit.
it was very vanilla for some reason. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Like it was just kind of there. It didn't really do anything special. It was just
Yeah.
kind of running through the motions.
I because the 2010 Castle theme, the Red and Green Knights, had just come off of the epic fantasy high of Castle 2007.
And they still
this
had
one-
that fantasy element, but it was kind of subdued.
Yeah, this one had a dragon in it.
That was
It was like it was trying to do both things that 2007 and 2010 did. Because 2010 went more in with like the medieval peasantry because they had that farming village.
Hmm.
It was a bit more grounded than 2007. And I think they were trying to hit both with this one. It didn't quite succeed. Because there was a wizard's tower, but there were no skeletons.
It only lasted one wave, and that was it.
Yeah.
So
It got a set from the Lego movie.
well, I mean,
That was about it.
we got a lot of sets for that movie.
The next one is King's Castle.
No, the next one is the Fortrex.
No,
Oh, we kind of like
You have-
combine them.
you gave me 2 King's Castles. Who lied to me? You.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Oh, I'm
you know,
sorry.
we were kind of like talking about them both, really.
Yeah, we were talking about them both.
Whatever.
There's 22 and 23 listed there. I'm sorry. I thought it was clear on the transition.
No.
Yeah, so if you've been confused as to what we're talking about with Four Towers, now the picture's advanced to what we're talking about for like the last 3 minutes.
Okay.
It's just so regular.
The next one though. Okay, the Fortrex.
Fortrex.
Correct.
Fortrex. What? This is like
It is a rolling castle.
That's like a futuristic castle.
On tank treads
Yeah.
with lasers,
Ooh.
Gatling guns.
Now, LQ hates Nexo Knights.
Is this Nexo Knights?
Yeah,
This is Nexo Knights.
This is like the
have-
flagship
I like
set.
this. I like
this set is awesome. It's honestly one of my favorite sets ever.
I agree. It is a
What?
brilliant piece
It
of Lego
is like
engineering.
the engineering in this is just superb.
Because you can open it up, you can close it, it rolls.
You can
there's
connect
guns
it to
everywhere.
other stuff. It's awesome.
There's a lovely printed Murloc tile there.
It has great like interior and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's got like a kitchen.
the colors. The colors aren't overly annoying like they
Mhm.
usually are with Nexo Knights. I like this a lot.
Yeah, this like the first wave, first year really had probably the better color schemes. I didn't mind like the more like personalized colors, but I guess after a while to get it kind of
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah.
Now, there was an actual castle.
Yeah,
That
so
was
that
released,
came
but-
out second year, but that was already kind of too
But
late.
this,
for the theme, right?
Yeah, but this is what I want to focus on. Because this
This is a.
castle on
Yeah.
tank treads.
I
you
mean,
can't
what-
get any
what-
better.
What else could you ask for?
There is no more innovation to be had.
I mean, it's not haunted, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's got a computer virus basically. if you think about it.
it
Yeah,
does.
Murloc's
With
dead.
Murloc, he's dead. He uploaded his brain into
His
basically
ghost,
the internet.
How long did he live?
Who knows?
One
The
episode.
timeline's not really clear.
So wait, this is is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I never paid.
This
any
was the
attention.
lore. In the first episode of the Nexo Knights
He
TV show,
dies.
Murloc
Yeah.
dies.
and he uploads himself onto the internet. Basically.
Yeah, basically.
A big ol' there are no strings on me, sort of thing.
And all of his magic is also on the internet with him. And
Yep.
that's how they use their shield powers or whatever.
What would happen?
That's why they have like all those different like graphics on their shields, the knights, I
Mhm.
mean.
I'm just
All of them are like magic powers that he has that he gives to them.
I'm just picturing more like stumbling across Reddit.
Oh. I know what he's saying.
We should make Murloc becomes a Redditor. That should be our series.
Murloc. Murloc logs into 4chan. Murloc accesses the deep web.
Oh man.
Murloc downloads Locksmith's Lawyer library to his mind.
Murloc watches all of the Rhett and Link videos and is not impressed. Murloc subscribes to PewDiePie and the T-Series war. I'd watch that.
All right.
All right,
So, want to move on to the final one?
the very last one is the medieval castle.
Yeah, Return of the Black Falcons. This is a creator set. It's not in the castle line, but it is a castle, and it's made of Lego.
I think it's neat. I like
It is
the-
neat.
I don't know. Does it fold inward? Like it folds.
It does, yeah.
Okay.
It's basic, but it's a creator set, so it's going for different things.
When did this come out? 2000.
This year.
This okay. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 2019.
So if there are any castle sets I missed between Nexo Knights and this one, let me know in the audience.
yeah.
I don't think there were. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
the thing.
Hogwarts really counts anymore.
Yeah, I'm not counting Hogwarts. I'm not counting any Lord of the Rings or Hobbit stuff. Because that's a different theme.
Yeah,
Mm.
just like vanilla in-house kind of stuff.
Yeah. Which this will be our only Lego castle until we get the direct consumer set, which you cannot buy anymore unless they do another run.
Yeah,
Which I heard they might.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, as far as I know, that one you definitely can't buy because despite raising the limit to 10,000, that already maxed out.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Well, I guess that's it. Leo, did you have anything to add?
I have nothing else to add except like I guess let us know if you want us to do any other like set evolution specific episodes like this one. This was pretty chill because there's only the three of us tonight. After the hot headedness that was last week that I heard.
Yeah, that was fun.
So yeah. Let us know how you like this. I know there's two watching right now and I'm one of them. So
No,
you
oh,
you out there. You one person you.
You can make a difference by voting
Yeah.
for Bernie. All right.
Oh, hold on. All right. You want to do the plugs and get us out of here?
Yeah, this is it for the BCC podcast. Next week, I think it's gonna go back to normal. You don't have to worry about me messing it up. But for Ford, Leo, and myself, Orion, we would like to thank you and urge you to subscribe and comment and engage with us. And we will see you